Hello to my Patreon readers and viewers. I wanted to provide a quick response while I'm here at the shopping center about news that's coming in. According to some recent reports, Iran has confirmed that it is going to be providing Fatah 110 missiles to Russia, as well as other kinds of ballistic missiles, and this is in addition to the Iranian Shahed 136 suicide drones that we have seen slamming into Ukrainian cities and into Ukrainian infrastructure sites in recent days. Now, what this all means, if you take it all together, is that Iran is becoming the prime supplier of Russia's long-range, medium-range, and short-range precision firepower. And that is a dramatic geopolitical and defense development. The idea that Iranian offensive capabilities are now going to be shaping and affecting a European battlefield would have been considered unthinkable a year ago. And the discussion until very recently was that Iran would be importing Russian technology, fighter jets and other kinds of technology. And now it's Iran that's exporting its offensive capabilities to Russia in order to terrorize the Ukrainian home front and in order to damage Ukraine's civilian energy infrastructure, which is a war crime. Now, what this all means is that Iran's defense industry is in the limelight, and it is a warning for the Middle Eastern states that are in the crosshairs of Iran. Israel is first and foremost among those targeted states, but so are Sunni states like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain. All of these countries are targeted by Iran and its proxies. Some of them, like Saudi Arabia, have been hit by Iranian suicide drones and Iranian-made missiles, and others are under threat of being hit by such capabilities. So the fact that now Iran is able to test its capabilities on a European battlefield, and that it's able to draw lessons, and that it's able to really consolidate its status as a weapon supplier to a Russian military that is engaged in a war against Ukraine is a geopolitical earthquake, and it is something that the United States, NATO, and Israel, and the moderate Sunni states will all need to think about in terms of a response. The ideal response would be a United States-led drive to intercept and disrupt these weapon supplies, and it certainly would be able to call upon Israel in terms of its experience and intelligence capabilities to disrupt those Iranian weapons supplies, because Israel has been disrupting those kinds of weapons transfers for years in the Middle East. And that kind of experience could prove invaluable should the United States decide that it wants to stop those missiles from arriving in Russian hands and in Russia's inventory and for use against the Ukrainian civilian home front. So Iranian offensive capabilities are becoming the main source of firepower for Russia when it comes to long-range strikes, and now medium-range strikes and short-range strikes. Those missiles are able to cover approximately 300 kilometers, at least the version that Israel is familiar with, the Fatah 110. The Shahed 136 drone has a very long range. The Iranians claim it's 2,500 kilometers, but we don't really know if it's that far, but it is certainly a long-range precision strike system, and if it operates in swarms, it can certainly create a problem even for the best air defense systems in the world. This requires a global response. Really, the fact that Iranian weapons are now on a European battlefield is a red flag, and it is something that the entire world has to think about in terms of providing a cohesive, rapid, and effective response. Thank you very much for listening, and I will catch you next time.